Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to EnglishEverest.com IELTS Speaking Part 1 videos. Today's topic is parks. And as you can see, two pictures of, that's probably a national park because it has mountains. And this one is probably a local park. So, let's talk about parks. So, 4 questions. Do you often go to parks? What activities can be done in a park? Do you think people prefer going to parks? And do people prefer natural parks or amusement parks? Again, I've given you some vocabulary. There is more to this, but I didn't want to put too much in because the vocabulary to parks and gardens is quite not limited, but you don't need that much. So if you can think of anything in addition, please put it in there and please use it. But these are ones I've given so you know what they are, what kind of word they are, and how to use them. So the first question, do you often go to parks? So let's do sometimes. Sometimes I'm a very busy person. I work, study a lot. So when you answer, if you're a student, study. If you have a job, work a lot. So it's a question of time. On my rare days off, I try to venture to one of the gardens near my house. It is like a mini park, but it's beautiful and peaceful. Again, key here for underlined. Next question. What activities can be done in a park? 3 answers. A multitude of means a lot of. It depends on and when I was. So when I was talking about the past, it depends on is a choice. Multitude means lots of. So let's choose the middle one. It depends on the type of park. If it's a garden, then the choices are less. Gardens are generally used for relaxing and looking at trees and flowers, whereas parks can include sports facilities, hotels, shops, cafes, and music. There's a big difference between the two. Do you think people like going to parks? Absolutely. Not as much. Not at all. So let's use not at all. Let's use a negative one here because some people will think this. Not at all. The youth of today are city dwellers and technology kids. Parks are becoming underutilized by kids nowadays, which is a shame because this might lead to them being used for housing or development, as we are seeing more and more. So that is basically saying because people don't use parks as much, they're being turned into housing estates. So companies are buying them and building apartments and houses on them. Okay, next question. Do you prefer natural parks or amusement parks? Again, 3 choices. Me personally, talking about myself. Kids prefer, because amusement parks. And if I had to make a choice, it means if you ask me which one, I had to choose one. So these are kind of a nice variety of answers that give you more scope. Let's use the last one. If I had to make a choice, it would be for a natural park. First, it is free. And second, there are less people there generally. And finally, I can take my dog to a natural park, as most amusement parks do not allow animals. Okay, guys, end of the lesson. Again, the usual blurb. Subscribe, please. Share it with your friends. Like it, dislike it. More comments would be good on things that you like about it. Questions about the vocabulary or expression. So any comment, positive or negative, is welcome. Click the notification bell and you'll be informed when new videos are added. Thank you for your time and see you in the next video.